Hey guys, welcome back. For today's video, I have an Ulta haul update. So a couple of weeks ago, I did an Ulta haul, which is crazy because like time is literally flying. I feel like I just did that video yesterday and it's almost been a month, but I asked you guys if you wanted me to update you on the products that I purchased and everyone said yes. I'm gonna give you guys just mini reviews on all the products and just tell you guys what worked for me, what didn't, so like hits and misses. So yeah, let's get on with it. I have all the products in here, so if you want to see my mini reviews on everything, then just keep watching. So I'm not gonna go in any particular order. I'm just gonna kind of pick and choose in here. The first thing I have here is the Makeup Revolution blush palette. This one is in Goddess. Now I was so excited about this because I own another Makeup Revolution blush palette which I love. It has like all baked blushes and it's one of my favorites, so I thought this was gonna be really good, but this is what it looks like. And this palette honestly is not good at all. Like, it is so chalky. I actually tried to use it again today to give it one last shot, but I've been just using it and I don't like it. I'm wearing the highlighters today, which they don't look bad on my face right now, but I actually mixed it with a different highlighter because I feel like on their own they look very pigmented when you swatch them, but they are so chalky. Since they're so chalky and they're not really smooth, they accentuate so much of the texture on my cheeks. It just is not very flattering at all. And then the blushes are not pigmented either. So when I first swatched this, I figured that the blushes weren't going to be that good because when I swatch them, they don't swatch very well. But on the skin, I feel like they're even worse. Like, they are very blotchy. I'm not even going to bother trying to show you because it's not even that pigmented, but they're so blotchy and so hard to blend. It's just not good at all. So definitely gonna try and return this. I mean, this was only like $10, but still, I mean, $10 can go a long way. Next up, I have the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Airbrush Silk Pressed Finishing Powder. I absolutely love this. This is a beautiful setting powder. I actually have it on today all over my face, and then I use it to set my concealer as well, and I have nothing bad to say about this. This is just a really great powder. I've been using it like non-stop. You can see it basically just looks like a white powder, but when you actually go to apply it, it's so thin and smooth and silky on the face. It makes your face look like porcelain. Like, it literally is true when it says bye bye pores. Like, it doesn't obviously like blur them completely away, but it does give your skin just such a flawless finish. I have used this with different foundations and concealers and everything, and it looks beautiful. And you can see when you swatch it, it looks very white, but when you actually go to apply it to your skin, it looks white, and then when you blend it out, it kind of like blends into your skin color, and it looks very natural, very beautiful. So this is definitely a win. I think it's totally worth the money. I love it. I have another powder. This is the NYX HD Finishing Powder. I've also really been enjoying this powder. Again, I don't have anything bad to say about it. I think it works really good setting underneath the eyes, setting the entire face. I personally prefer it to set underneath my eyes because I feel like it gives a really bright highlighted look. It kind of reminds me of the Kat Von D yellow color in the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette because it has like that same consistency and it gives you that same bright effect. Loving this. Next up, I have the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This was something that I was a little bit skeptical about at first because when I first used it, I was using way too much. I was using like 2.5, 3 pumps of it, and you don't need that much foundation. Like, this can get cakey very quick. I love this foundation, but it's one of those foundations that I feel like is not for like a person who likes to wear something lightweight on the skin, because you can definitely tell that you have makeup on when you wear this, but I still really like it. It is very beautiful. So I'm actually wearing it today, and I used a little bit of this and just a little drop of the L'Oreal Pro Glow because this shade is not my color at the moment because I am a little bit tan still. This one's in the shade Warm Beige, and when I'm pretty pale, this is my color. Then I have the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This one is in the shade Medium. I'm also wearing this underneath my eyes today, and I do really love this concealer. Very creamy. It blends within seconds, and it just like melts into the skin so beautifully. I feel like when I apply this and then I just take my beauty blender, and it just literally blends out when I just dab my beauty blender in like 3 times. And what I really love about this is the fact that it has yellow tones in it because my skin is like an olivey skin tone, so I feel like it matches my skin tone really nicely, and it brightens, highlights, and conceals. Medium to full coverage concealer. I can't wait to repurchase this because I really do love it, and I've been using it non-stop. Have another face product. This is the Makeup Revolution Pro Base Aqua Priming Base. This is definitely not my favorite. I don't really feel like this does much. If anything, I would say that this is more of like a refreshing spray that if you feel like your makeup looks a little bit cakey and you want a little bit of a boost for your face, then this would be good. You could also use this to like spray your brushes if you want a more metallic finish with your highlight or with your eyeshadows. It's not an awful setting spray. Like, I mean, I'm still going to use it in tutorials and stuff, but it's not something where I see a huge difference in my makeup. Like, it doesn't prolong my makeup or anything, so definitely just more of a refreshing makeup spray. This is the last face product that I have. This is the NYX Soft Focus Priming Base. I don't like this at all. It comes in a compact like this, and then it comes with a sponge. I have used it just with my fingers and applied it. You can see I like digged right into it right there, and it made my skin feel so greasy and disgusting. It's just nasty. And then I also tried using it with this little sponge that it comes with, and it just does absolutely nothing. Like, my skin feels oily and that's it. It doesn't help with pores. Definitely doesn't prolong my makeup. I don't really like the idea of having a primer in a compact like this. I feel like it's not really sanitary, so I'm just not a huge fan of this. Actually, this is the last face product officially. This is the IT Cosmetics CC Under Eye Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream Concealer. Don't like this concealer either. I definitely think the Too Faced Born This Way is the way to go. This one is a very hydrating concealer though, and I feel like it's definitely a light to medium coverage. If you have super dry under eyes and you want something that's really lightweight for every single day that isn't going to give you a lot of coverage, maybe if you don't have really dark circles and you want something that isn't going to look really bright and highlighted, then this would be a good concealer for you. But I'm not about that life. I have dark circles and I like my under eyes to look really bright, highlighted, and awake. And I don't have dry under eyes, so I don't really need that extra hydration. I feel like even when I set it, it still looks really greasy. Kind of reminds me of the NYX Gotcha Covered concealer, which I just was not a fan of. So this is a no-go for me. Moving into some eye products, and then after that I have all lip products. So I have the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. This isn't awful, but it's not something I would repurchase. It's a really black eyeliner, but I feel like it reminds me of the NYC liquid liner, and that one is like $3 and this one's like $8. So I'd rather just repurchase that one because I feel like it's literally the same thing. It has the same type of wand as well. It's like that really tiny long brush, which, I mean, like I said, I like the NYC one, so I'd rather just buy that one. So this one's not terrible, but it's not something I'm going to repurchase. Then I have the Tarteist Double Take Eyeliner. This one's in the shade Black. I was probably the most excited about this because I love eyeliners, and I really love the idea of having a liquid liner on one end, which is like a pen, which is super black, as you can see. And then I like the idea of having the other side being just a regular retractable liner. But my point has just been proven. The retractable side breaks so easily. I don't like that, considering this was pretty expensive because it is Tarte. And this eyeliner does not last at all. When I apply it on my tight line or my waterline, it just doesn't last. And I do really like the liquid side of the liner, like the pen form. But I feel like doing a wing with this is very difficult because the brush is a little bit too stiff. When I'm trying to do my wing, it like goes like this, like my eye like wrinkles up, and when I try and do the wing, it just comes out all jaggedy. So I feel like this liquid liner is really good for like touching up your liner when you're done your liner. So like, for example, if I go over with the NYC liquid liner and I get like eyeshadow on my liner, this would be good to kind of touch up with because it is so black. But I like the concept of it, but I don't really like the eyeliner in general. It's not awful, but it's not something that I'm going to repurchase, and I don't think it's worth the money. Next up, I have some lip products. So first I have the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Matte Lipstick. That didn't make sense, but this one's in Cool Girl. I love this color, love this liquid lipstick formula. It reminds me of Ofra, which is one of my favorite brands ever, and this color is definitely right up my alley. It is the perfect nude shade. So I definitely want to get more of these liquid lipsticks. You can see how beautiful it is. They dry instantly. The formula is very thin on the lips where you don't feel like you have a liquid lipstick on. So really loving this, and I definitely recommend these if you're in the market for a good liquid lipstick. Next I have the Buxom Full On Lip Cream. This one's in Hottie Toddy. I'm actually wearing this over top of a lip liner today. I do really like this lip gloss. The formula is really nice. It's like really minty, fresh on the lips, and this color is kind of like your lips but better. I do actually have a dupe for this. I plan on doing another dupes video, but this is what that color looks like. Like I said, I really like it. It has like a cinnamon minty feeling on the lips and smell, which is really nice, but I don't know, it's not like a super crazy lip gloss where I feel like it's like mind-blowing. I don't feel like they're really long wearing. It has the same longevity as a drugstore lip gloss. So nothing crazy or nothing out of the ordinary. I probably wouldn't repurchase, but I do like the color. Next I have the Pillow Plump XXL Sexy Mother Pucker lip gloss from Soap & Glory. This one's in the shade Nude in Town. This is another really pretty gloss. It's just a typical nude. These are pretty sticky, and I honestly don't like the plumping, tingling effect that this gives. This is like my fault though, because I should have known that this is like a plumping, stinging lip gloss because it says Pillow Plump on it. I love the color, I just hate the stinging, burning sensation that it gives, and it's a little bit sticky, which I'm not a huge fan of. I like lip glosses that are more creamy than anything, and this is just not the best formula in my opinion. I just have a NYX lip liner that I wanted to mention that I've been obsessed with. Obviously, I love it. This one's in Sugar Glass. Nothing bad to say about these. The slide-on, glide-on lip liners are creamy, beautiful, long-wearing. I am obsessed. This is actually what I'm wearing on my lips with that Buxom lip gloss today, and I love it. So you need to get these lip liners if you're on the market for some good ones. I have another Soap & Glory lipstick. This one is in Cinnamon Beige. I really like this lipstick. This one is really pretty. I like the color. It kind of reminds me of the Cool Girl liquid lipstick that I showed, but this is like in lipstick formula. It's like that mauve tone shade, and I like the way it smells. It smells like vanilla. So this is good. I feel like it's long wearing, it's creamy, it's matte, and it doesn't over dry my lips. So this is a win-win. Last but not least, I have this Makeup Revolution Lip Euphoria. It doesn't say that it's a soft matte lip cream type of thing on here, but on the black packaging, this says that it dries matte, which this does not dry matte at all. Like, I was like waiting for it to dry, and I'm like, This one is in the shade Karma. This is like a lip gloss to me. Like, I definitely think it's false advertisement that they have on the packaging that it dries matte, because it does not dry matte. It's a really pretty color though. I do like the way that it feels on the lips, because it literally feels like a cream lip gloss on the lips, which is nice. So I like it and I like the color, but don't be fooled by these. They're not liquid lipsticks. They are just lip glosses or lip creams. Whatever you want to call them, they're glossy and they're not matte. Alright guys, so that does complete this update. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you've tried any of these products and like what you like, what you didn't like. I would love to hear your feedback down below. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye!